Okay, everyone, we are down to our final 8. So we still have a lot of videos to go, but if you haven't checked out what my number 9 is, click down on the link below. And here it is, my number 8 maze for Halloween Horror Nights 2019 at Universal Studios Hollywood. So once again, for the second straight year, we begin Stranger Things with no facade. It would have been great to walk into Joyce Byers' house, since that's what the beginning of the maze is, or the giant Stranger Things sign, walk through the letters. But yeah, I love the audio. This room was probably my favorite because it reminded me a lot of Insidious back in 2015 when the walls would disappear and it would show the candles behind it like you were going into the further. And the Will Byers actor was amazing. This whole area would have been great if Steve Bowers was in here a majority of the time. All of the times I went through this maze, besides the last time, no one was in here. But the last time it had Steve Bowers, and I wish he was there every other night. This whole area is very well themed. I just wish something was surrounding the borders of the screen just so it doesn't look cubed or cut offs. You just have a black wall then straight into the screen. This curtain right here. I always thought somebody was gonna pop out of there, like Joyce or Hopper or somebody, but nobody ever did. And then people pooped on this thing a lot, but it didn't look that bad with the theatrical lighting and everything. When you take a picture with a flash on, it's gonna look bad. So I would have rather had this thing be in the finale in the mall with the detailed Demogorgon, like the giant one, but it wasn't that bad. I wish it was a different scene though. I wish it was the junkyard scene. Where Steve and all the kids are getting attacked by the demi-dogs. I had to cut through this black hallway, like cut out a huge portion of it, even though it's just a black U-turn. It's just hearing go away over and over, and just having it be a black wall was annoying. The pumpkin patch looked great, but with it congested and backed up and clogged, the element of surprise wasn't very good, as you will see in a second. And like, I feel bad for these guys because everybody is backed up. You could only do so much with the same people for almost 2 minutes. This was very well themed. I loved Joyce Byers screaming for Hopper. I love the projections. They look great. But again, see how everybody's getting stopped? And it's all because of these pods that will be coming up in just a few moments. And this actress was amazing. She did a great job. Awesome job by that scare actor. Or actor, since it's not really scary. These pods sucked. I do not know why they are squirting water like freaking super soakers, or like the Jurassic World water jets are turned on. Mist me. Spritz me. Do not blast water at me, because I got soaked. I sound annoyed. And I'm kind of am, but... Dang. Great scare actor. I don't know why there's a gun sound effect when he's not holding a gun, but it is what it is, Santa. I wish this whole cave portion was the junkyard scene. I think that would have been awesome. Going through the bus, having Demogorgon scare above you and around you, and have Steve Bowers with you and the kids. But yeah, good. I feel like half of this maze, or a good quarter of this maze, was a cave. This scare actor was awesome. I loved him. He did a great job. That guy, or whoever was behind that door always scared me. For some reason, I never expected them popping out. And all these puppets and like him laying on the floor, I can't think of his name. It reminds me a lot of American Werewolf in London back in 2014. And Stranger Things 3. If you just cut out the cloud Demogorgon, cut down the caves, you could have had more Stranger Things 3. And I don't think anybody would have had a problem with that. I said from the beginning that Stranger Things 2 wouldn't make a good maze because there's not a lot in there. But 3, I think, would have been a fantastic maze. And I wish there was more Stranger Things 3 in this maze. Why are there vines in a black hallway? And that detailed head, I wish the Cloud Demogorgon was that thing in the mall. That would have been awesome. That would have been a great finale. But it is what it is. So let's recap on the maze footage just for a moment. 2018 and 2019 Stranger Things had zero facade. 2019 had the screen that just said Stranger Things 2, but I just wish it was big physical lettering of Stranger Things, and you walk in through the lettering, or even walk into Joyce Byers' house, because that is where the beginning of the maze is. That hallway at the beginning with all the river artwork in the Myers house is so much. It just felt so long because of how clocked it gets from the cave where the pumpkin patch is. And only being able to see Steve Bowers once, and that was on our final nights, was really disappointing. But it was extremely detailed. And I love the, did I say Myers? The Byers. Will Byers' house, or Will Byers' room in the beginning with the bathroom, was probably one of my favorite scenes in the maze because it reminded me a lot of Insidious in 2015. Where the wall would disappear and it would show the candles like you entered the further. The Demogorgon cloud, whatever, it was there. It was I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I wish that thing was the big detailed monster head at the end, and that was used in the mall scene, or the finale of the Stranger Things maze was the mall scene with the cloud figure, but it was the detailed monster. And then we could have used that whole scene as the junkyard scene with the buses, and then Dimsdale demi-dogs. So, yeah. And then the pods in the caves. Like, I understand a spritz, I understand a mist, but a full-blown blast of water. Like, I got more wet in that maze than I have ever on Jurassic World in the summer. Okay, that's not true, but close enough. Besides that, the maze was more detailed, in my opinion, than House of a Thousand Corpses, but it wasn't a very good maze. I think the 2018 Stranger Things maze was a lot better than this. So there you have it. That is my number 8, and then tune in tomorrow for my number 7. I will see you guys next time.